Hello everybody, here's a new video featuring a branded Despia Pendulum deck, which basically has as its goal to consistently search for branded fusion without using your normal summon. Now, here is a deck that is basically a mishmash. It's a 60 card pile, so I didn't really tune up the deck list. However, I decided to make a combo video just to show how it works. So if there are any ideas out there that might steer the deck into its right direction, then please leave a comment below. In any case, without further ado, let's hop right into it. So, in order to have the combo, there are some things you need here, and that is Sky Iris and something that sends Darkmoon to the graveyard, for example, Foolish Burial. Or basically, like, dragons have so many cards that do this. So here's how it works. First off, you activate the, well, let's just say we have like 3 other random cards in our hand, like this. So Foolish Burial will first send a Darkworm to the graveyard. This is the graveyard. Now we revive the Darkworm and use its effect to search for Gate 0. There we go. Now we're going to use Sky Iris to pop the Darkworm in order to free up space for our field and add a Odd as Revolution Dragon to our hand. Then we pay 500 life points. We discard the Odd as Revolution Dragon and search for another Darkworm. Now, this Darkworm now is in the extra deck. We won't need it. This one in our hand, however, will activate as a Pendulum Scale. Now, the Pendulum Scale effect allows us to put our Gate Infinity into our Pendulum Scale. And let's see, where is it? There we go. And now we can special summon any level 6 to 12 monster from our hand, which is what we're going to do. And we Pendulum Summon Gate 0 here. Now we use the effect of Gate 0 to target Darkworm. They both get destroyed, and now you can special summon your Albion from the extra deck. Let me just find my extra deck real quick. Now, where did I put it? Is it this? Nope. I think this is it. Right. So, Albion on the field. Now, next up, what happens is that Gate 0 activates because it got destroyed. It gets set back into the Pendulum Scale. Now, I think you see where I'm going at with this. We're going to use Gate 0 as effect to pop it and Gate Infinity to search for our good old branded fusion. That's right. So, how does this play out next? Of course, we'll activate our branded fusion, send a Despian Tragedy and a Albaz to our grave to summon Lubellion. Here's Lubellion. Then we activate its effect. Basically, we want to discard either a light or dark monster in this case, so I'm just going to discard this other copy of Revolution Dragon. As a Chainlink Tomb. Well, I think that Chainlink doesn't matter much here, but Tragedy will add a Aluber to our hand. It's going to be useful later. So Aluber, here's Aluber. And then we resolve Lubellion. Albaz gets shuffled back. We shuffle back Lubellion as well. Now, we can go directly into Mirror Jade in this situation, because like, this is the optimal play with these 2 cards, but the combo can be done differently. It just ends without Mirror Jade, but like Dragastapelia instead or something. But with this, we already have what we need, so we're gonna end with Mirror Jade here. Then we use the normal summon for a Aluber and add Despia, Theater of the Branded. And we're gonna activate it and use its effect to summon to fuse Aluber and Albion into either Quartus or Masquerade, whichever you prefer, basically. I prefer summoning Queritus because of the floating effect. If it dies, it could summon Luber. If a Luber dies, it can summon him back. And with this, you have a Albion in your graveyard without having used the effect of Mirror Jade. So during end phase, you can set your banishment onto the field, and you still got 2 cards in your hand. So basically that's one way to get the Branded Fusion without using your normal summon, but there's another way. For this other thing, we simply need 2 cards that send dragons to the graveyard. Let's see, where's Dragon Shrine? There. So this combo revolves around these 4 cards. Basically what you want to do is use Dragon Ravine, send one of these dragons to your graveyard. Let's say it's Saronir. Then we use Saronir's effect to send the Branded Fusion from our deck to our graveyard. Then use the other Foolish Burial card to send Albion the Shrouded Dragon to the graveyard. And then use the effect of Shrouded Dragon to send another trap to your graveyard, which would be the counter trap. Where did I put it now? Here it is. Branded Retribution. And now we have Branded Fusion and Branded Retribution in our graveyard, which means banish Retribution, add Branded Fusion to our hand. And here we didn't use our normal summon, but we don't have an Albion on the field, so the combo will look a bit different. But in essence, we're going to do this again. Fallen of Albaz, send again the Tragedy, some Lobellion, but here we have a different route. You use Lobellion, discard whatever, let's say discard this, to summon Albion actually. We'll return Lobellion as a light monster to our deck, and the Fallen of Albaz to summon Albion, because we want this Albion to land into the graveyard, and also use Albion's effect. We can banish basically the Tragedy that we used, and the Gate 0 to summon a fusion. Again, either Queritus or a Masquerade. Let's use Masquerade this time just for lulz. And again, you didn't use your normal summon, plus you sent a Despian Tragedy to the graveyard, which means you can also add your Luber into the hand. Then you just normal summon Luber. Again, add the Despia Theater, and use the Theater's effect. Where's my Theater now? Oh, here it is. So Theater, and again, fuse these 2. Now you can go into Dragostopelia. So yeah, you can already see that we won't be having our Mirror Jade on the field now. But again, we still have our Branded Retribution set because we sent Albion to the grave. And yeah, depending on how many cards you use to set up this combo, that's, yeah. You might end on either 1 or 2 cards in your hand. If it's a hand trap, you can like continue to control the stuff. And there are also like situations where you can actually even extend this combo further. It starts off the same, however, if you like already have a Luber in your hand, you can summon a Luber before going Branded Fusion in order to add Branded Lost. So this is how it would look. We used the Albion, we summoned the Masquerade. No, we didn't. Yeah, we actually didn't use our Branded Fusion yet, never mind. So we normal summon Luber, add Branded Lost, we added a Branded Fusion with this combo to our hand, let's say. And then we activate Branded Fusion, of course, sending once again the Albaz and Tragedy, which will end with Lobellion. Then use Lobellion to summon Albion again, and because you fusion summoned, your Branded Lost can add Spring and Skit to your hand, which means you can again like use Albion to fuse the cards in your graveyard into Masquerade. Then, because you have a Albaz fusion on the field, you can special summon Kit, add Despia Theater, send one card back to the bottom of the deck, and then activate just Theater, fusing these two again into your Dragostapelia. And then you again have Branded Lost. Again, you sent Albion to the grave, so you can again set Retribution and use the Branded Lost protection effect so that, sorry, not Retribution, sorry, my bad. I meant Banishment. Is Banishment. So when you activate Banishment, basically it can get countered because you have Branded Lost on the field, and then you can add yourself like Mercurier or something to hand. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching and see you around. Bye bye!